Hi, welcome to this Vacpack video. Here we have our snorkel vacuum packer model VSA 450 ESG. I'll go through the functions and features of this machine and show how to change settings and how to use the memories, etc. The simple functions on the touchpad, VT, which is vacuum or time, and you can press and you operate on either vacuum, which is a vacuum pressure in kPa, or vacuum time, where you preset the amount of vacuum time. This is on memory 1, which is through this function here. So memory 1 on time. If we want to change the time, we press and hold set, and it comes up with a menu. You can have up to 4 vacuum cycles and 3 gas cycles, and then you can change your sealing and your cool down time. So if we want to change the time on vacuum 1, we simply up and down like so. So that's now based on 10 seconds. If we want multiple vacuums, then we can go through and we can do vacuum 2, vacuum 3, vacuum 4. Then we go to gas, if you want gas flushing. You set it like so. Then you've got 2 other gas settings. And then you go on to the seal. And for our 70 micron vacuum bags, 1.8 is about the right time. We go down onto cool, and about 2.5 is the correct time. To enter those parameters, we simply press enter. Now it's ready for the foot switch to be pressed. So pressing the foot switch puts the snorkel out into the vacuum bag. Press the foot switch again and the jaws close. Press it again and it's going through its time, which is a 10-second seal time. Now it's sealing and going through the cool cycle, and your cycle is complete. Now if you want to use memory 1, but you want to use the vacuum pressure, you press the VT button and your vacuum comes up under memory 1 still. So to reset the parameters, press and hold, and there you are, you've got vacuum. So that's 80 kPa, and then you can reset all of the others as we did before. 80 kPa is a fairly hard vacuum, which I'll run through the function of now. So to set those parameters, press enter. So to operate under kPa, press the foot pedal, snorkel pops out in the same way, same manner. Jaws close. We go through this cycle, and as you'll see, the kPa is up on the screen, and it's sitting there just vacuuming because there's no pressure on the snorkel. If I cover the snorkel, you see the pressure going up, and that represents the pressure or the kPa in the bag, and then finishes its cycle. If you set a high kPa value, then at any time you can take the cycle to the next stage by pressing the foot pedal. So I'll demonstrate that. Now it's sitting there going through, waiting for the 80 kPa. If I am happy with the pressure in the bag or the vacuum that's been created in the bag, then I simply press the foot pedal and it goes to the rest of the cycle and finishes it. Now to just do a demonstration on this, simply push the snorkel out. I'm just going to use a pair of gloves and a vacuum bag for this. And we put the snorkel up against the product inside. and this is working on pressure. But I triggered that when I was happy with the amount of vacuum. Now I'll run through other functions on the control. We've done the vacuum pressure and the time and the set, and we know how to use the arrows and the enter. So memory 1, as I mentioned before, is what we've set before. You can go memory 2, which will come up on the screen here, memory 3, memory 4, memory 5. Now each of those is you can do the presets on vacuum and time on each and every one of those. So you can have multiple pre-programmed settings in for each of the memories. We come down to the VS. VS changes it to, so if you want to do a seal only with no vacuum, it comes up with S over here. Press it again and we have vacuum, vacuum, and back to seal. So vacuum, vacuum, and then we can change that to time or vacuum by pressing this one here. And if at any stage you need to stop the cycle, you can either press stop, or there's a safety switch here to stop the cycle at any point. And we'll throw it into an emergency switch and we'll tell you there. The machine is a pedestal type machine. It's operated by a foot switch, foot pedal, and it has compressed air for the operation of the seal bars and the snorkel. The air input connection is via 6mm press fitting hose on the back, and it comes with a water trap. Your power is on the back, as are your fuses. So you simply plug in and power on and off. There. For additional safety and to guard against trapping of fingers, there is a twin safety switch mechanism there. So if fingers are in there, it will trip out. There is also a product tray that clips onto the front of the machine with an adjustable slide, so you can adjust it for different bag lengths.